Alright gamers, we're back into this life, 2 days, 9 hours in. You can see we're right around the 1,000 mark for infected killed. And we have 2 survivors that we've actually killed as well. So we're gonna be jumping back into this life. Let's actually see if we can get started. I don't know what's going on. We had an error too. Let's go ahead and pause for a second, see if we can get this error resolved. Alright, and we didn't really even do anything, we just quit and went back in. And it looks like now we are actually loading back in. So we should be good to kind of go ahead and get started. How I kind of wanted to start this off was we've been live streaming this life in DayZ pretty much since the beginning. And last episode, if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out. Because we were flashing red, about to die, and somehow pulled it off. We either had an infection, like an infected wound, or it was gas poisoning. But you can see we're already starting off in a town, and we came here for the medical, because we were all out of the alcohol, and we needed to sterilize our wound. So, as you can see, we're no longer taking damage. We're actually doing pretty good. We do need to start a fire and kind of dry off, so we're just kind of picking up where we left off, and we're just checking. We're in the police station right now. So we're gonna go ahead and try to see if there's any kind of loot around this area. Got a vest out here. I just want to check if there's any players around too. Kind of looking at any of the buildings, seeing if there's fire coming out of it, or smoke I mean, and we're not seeing anything right away. So let's go ahead and start heading down out into the next area. I'll actually take this flare, I'm thinking. The flare will help us go ahead and start a fire. So let's put this gun on our back, take the flare. I hope nobody kind of sneaks up on us right now, though, because that would suck. We don't have any weapons out. A lot of shotguns always in here. We got a mag on the ground, 9mm. Don't need that right now. And I think I'm just gonna try to run to like the first building right here. It looks like it should have a little stove. And there we go. Alright. I'm actually not seeing a stove. Oh, here we go. Any clothes I can rip up? Not really. So let's go ahead and drop this off. And I might need to run out and chop down one of these trees over in the side yard. I might actually drop my backpack here as well. I'm gonna put it right up here. And then that way we have a little bit more stamina to go off of. I'll switch right to my knife. Alright, let's go. There we go, right over. See, with the backpack, we wouldn't have been able to make that jump. So I'm just gonna chop down some wood real quick. Let's put our knife away. Grab this, right back over. And our plan for today's episode is we're gonna kind of go a little bit deeper into the military area. Alright. Place. Grab this flare. Oh wow, okay. So I actually need to put this piece of paper in there first. Okay, and then I can pick this up and ignite it. I hope my backpack's not too close. It's like literally right on the fire. And then let's just I don't know what that did. I'm just gonna drop it here actually. Close this door. Alright. Let's actually move this backpack a little bit. That way it doesn't like catch on fire or disintegrate or anything. And let's take a look at our loot while we have a little bit of free time to work with. We're gonna want to wring out this clothing. I do want to repair my knife down there on the 8 slot. Took a little bit of damage when I cut down that tree outside. And typically I will have to take my gloves off as well, just kind of leave them right in front of the fire. I feel like this map is just always, it's always raining here. I feel like we heard some gunshots that way. Let's go ahead and drop these off there. Take this. So we heard gunshots way down this way. It could be on the outskirts of the town. We're not too worried about it right now. I'm gonna go through and also check and make sure all of my weapons are good. Let's go ahead and finish ringing this out first. And by all my weapons are good, I'm gonna check for... We have an extra weapon cleaning kit right now. So I want to just check worn, pristine, and worn. That's perfect. Going through all of my ammo. So this one's a little low. Let's go ahead and switch this mag out. We can reload this mag with some 22s. Put that back. Fully loaded out on that one. Fully loaded out on that one. And fully loaded out on that one. So we are looking good weapon-wise. The strange thing is there's no zombies around here right now. So that is a little bit of a concern. I don't see any dead zombies though. That would be a bigger concern. Because the player would have definitely been through the area. Let's see, that flare is still going. We do have road signs right out front, so that could help us determine where we want to go, how we're going to get deeper into the military zone. But let's take a look at the map real quick. Just see where we're at. And I think we're kind of like right up in this town, I believe. So there's a church. Oh yeah, okay, so we came across this railroad track here. So we must be in this area somewhere. let's see, most likely right around here. So after that, let's see where we want to go. We could follow the red path down. That would take us to this little area, the summer camps, and go into the next town. Then, continuing on the red path, there are a few other cities we could make it to. I feel like that red trail might be our best way to kind of get into the military area. This is a little bit of a no man's area. I don't see really anything right here in the map besides this little area and this. But if we go like right through here, down here, we could end up going to this little town and maybe taking these dirt roads to this. But I think what we're going to do right now is just kind of stick on this red trail. Try to go here, and make our way down into this area. Right over here is looking good too. I wouldn't mind looting, going back to our initial town, I wouldn't mind looting some of these hospitals, especially in this next town as well. The summer camp's usually good for finding like rifles and things like that, so we'll definitely take a peek over there. See how we're looking. So we are still a little wet. I think what we can do is kind of start moving, building the building. Always check that upstairs area. That's a pretty good spot for people to camp. Some of these clothes wouldn't be bad to cut up a bit. Let's see. There's a red trail right here. Let's go like this, right across the road. Oh, I think I heard somebody. I thought I heard somebody jump. No way this guy aggroed onto me. Come on, man. Alright, we definitely heard somebody. There we go! Let's take him out. He was not looted very much, though. Oh, man, that was tense, guys. Just make sure this guy's donezo. I totally heard the guy jump. Like, that's what gave him away. Whew. That was nice, guys. Now, let's see what we can do here. I would like to grab that. I knew, like, I totally didn't close that door. So I knew someone was there. Look, all he had was a shotgun, just started looting stuff. Whew. He had a shotgun though. That shotgun was probably the one from downstairs, I bet. Leather sewing kit ruined. I don't like standing right here in front of the open window. We can take this pristine sewing kit. I do feel like I hear someone else. Now there was someone down that way. I doubt it's the same guy. Oh, and look, our silencer's actually done. So let's go ahead and put that new one on. Let's see, now we have some extra room to loot. Let's see if he had anything else on him. He's got that 9. He literally took everything that was in this military area. Or sorry, in the police station. Alright. It does sound like it's starting to die down a bit on the raining. So let's get outside, see what we can get. I wonder why he was shooting. He must have, and how did that zombie aggro onto me? Like, bro. Got a leather kit here. Any of my stuff need that, though? No. And there we go. The rain's almost completely done. My luck is it will just start right back up immediately. It's like almost done. So we already started the stream off with 1 kill. The guy wasn't super geared or anything, but I mean he did have a shotgun. He could have caused some damage on us. And the mistake he made was kind of closing that door, because I knew exactly where he was at as soon as I ran into the police station. Now the thing is, I do want to stay on guard because we heard other shots that didn't sound like a shotgun coming from farther in the town. And right now we are heading into the town. So we'll just kind of keep our guard up a bit. And all of these doors are open. That guy didn't have much loot on him besides the police station loot, so all this open stuff is a little bit worrisome because there could be another player in the area, and they definitely heard the shots. Yeah, there's like no loot here right now. While I have it on my mind, I'm actually going to go ahead and use this to sharpen my knife back up. Alright. Let's go back to this one building right here. I didn't have a chance to loot that one yet. And we see the red trail. That's the way we're going to want to be going. Just need to backtrack a second. Some gloves. A hoodie. And that's it. The rain has stopped. But we are still wet. We'll probably want to just stop off somewhere, get a little dry. I feel like this area almost never has any good loot. we got some ammo. Not bad. Why can't this combine? Tracer rounds. Oh! What is going on here? There we go. Alright, we're gonna go get that guy. It's coming from right over this way. A lot of people won this morning. Kind of sounded like he was a little far out. But we should still be on our guard. Got some ammo. Oh, nice. Let's see. So we heard a few shots coming from this way. Oh, got a zombie right here. Got some disinfectant. Okay. All my stuff's good right now. It did sound like he was over this way. That looks like it's in the woods a bit, though. Got another road flare there. I'm gonna take a bet and say he was kind of over this way. I don't know that he would be out in the woods, really. I thought that was a down zombie, but it was just a bush. Let's get this food. We'll keep an eye out. We should have been on the move earlier, but I was struggling getting that ammo. Like, I get it was like the tracer rounds and the non-tracer rounds, but man, dude. It was not going into the slot that I wanted it. Let's switch out our rifle mag. Load it on up. Let's get some more in there. Oh. Yeah, it's coming from within the city. So that one sounded far, far away. Possibly indoors. 308, 380. see. Zombie on the roof. Interesting. Interesting choice to spawn. See, the thing is, like, we're hearing shots, which means there should be possibly, like, dead zombies or dead players. So what I'm trying to do is kind of keep an eye out for any zombies I see on the ground or anything like that. And I'm actually not seeing much right now. So let's try to get a move on. Go out this way. A lot of buildings over there. A lot of zombies over there. He could have been up this way somewhere. Alright. Let's keep an eye out. So I killed like a few zombies right over here and right down here. Anything else besides that is not me. I could have swore I heard him shooting from up this way. One thing I need to do real quick is just kind of... I think that's a zombie on the roof right now, just marching around up there. See if any of my clothes can be wringed out. Everything's just damp. So really my backpack and my gloves are the only thing that's wet. I need to get out of this house because that zombie is distracting me up on the roof. So we got some zombies over this way. I thought it was like a little bit down this road from me, but I could be wrong. It could have been further in town and we might be kind of going the wrong way. All these doors are closed. Let's see. Ooh, unknown food. I don't know that we're that hungry for food right now. Man, this guy hasn't been taking any other shots. We got a Z out there. Z right here. Oh, there we go. Swap that. Combine. Alright. Oh, here's the well. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of water. We'll go ahead and drink until like our stomach's full. And then once our stomach's full, we can go ahead and fill up at the well. There we go. I do want to push this way a little bit more. Again, the player that we heard shots from sounded like he could have been this way. So I'm just kind of a little bit hunting right now. He could have been on the other side of the water, though. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Not seeing anybody right now. I think we go back into town. We're not really seeing any players down that way. It did sound like he was in town, so I might have just imagined shots down this way. There's just one Z over here. Don't think it's going to be too much of an issue to deal with. Some Christmas lights, a bag. Check up here. Nobody. And nothing. Check this bag. Sometimes it's pretty good to check some of the bags because there could be like player loot in there. So in the police station we killed one player just a few minutes ago, heard shots over in this area. Currently hunting down the other player. Haven't had much luck finding him yet. Try to get into this house. Switch to our 22. And it could be like, he could be over in this way. I haven't heard him take any shots. He was taking like a ton of shots when we were trying to put our tracer rounds in. And it was like, oh yeah, look at all of this that we can combine right now. Alright, let's not do too much. We want to track this guy down. I also wouldn't mind setting up a little fire. Just because we're soaked right now. Yeah, we haven't heard him take any shots recently, so I would love for this dude to just take a shot or two, just so we could kind of track him down a little bit better. And look at this. Let's go ahead and swap. We'll empty this out. Fighting that last guy, we actually damaged our other silencer. And I think I have some pristine duct tape. Go ahead, make a new silencer, and none of these are damaged. I might go ahead and drop this. We have just so many sewing kits right now, it's ridiculous. I don't think we need all that, but we could use some food. So right back, right over here, we had the well. We went ahead and drank our canteen until we were full. And look at this guy just standing right there. Lovely shot for me. So we drank at the well until we were full. We filled up our canteen. And now we're going to be on the move trying to track down this one other player that we know of in the city. The first guy didn't have much luck against us. Oh. I hate when it's this kind of broken glass, because it makes this shot so much harder. I don't even know where they ran off to. Where'd they go? Here we go. Lame. Alright. We'll just duck into this house for another second. Check that we didn't damage anything. And we're good to move. Okay. Real quick before we move, I would like to reload this. This is the main gun that we deal with zombies. So I'd like to kind of get some ammo in there. And when I'm moving outside, I always try to keep my rifle out. First building looks pretty good. No one in the windows peeking. Okay. The first guy gave his position away by hopping the fence. Look at this. This could be a good spot for a player. All the doors are closed. Got some pants up here. Yep, nobody. Not seeing anyone. So we do want to just kind of keep moving into the center of this town. We did hear shots a few minutes ago, and we are trying to track this guy down, but he is a sneaky one. Again, first guy wasn't so lucky. Look, and we got another well here. Let's take a second and check out some of these buildings by us. Not really seeing any motion in there. We do have another well. And we are pretty thirsty, so let's go ahead and take a little sip. Go ahead and drink until we're full. Ooh, there's the medical right over there. So again, in our last stream, we were flashing red. I don't know if it was an infected wound or what, but it might have been gas poisoning as well. But we finally made it to the first medical, didn't have anything we needed, so we needed to hop to this town. This town had some of the medical supplies we needed just to kind of disinfect our wound. And we actually found charcoal tablets, and that's what we ended up taking. That kind of healed us. Alright, we're nice and full. Gonna just kind of keep moving into town. Every now and then checking that main building, because that is quite a few floors a player could be in. Got a helmet and a wrench. So we did hear shots a few minutes ago over in this area. We are just kind of checking out, seeing if we can find this guy. We got one kill already today during the stream over in the police station, so a little bit earlier in town. And we're just kind of seeing if we can find this other guy that's kind of hiding out here. He was taking a ton of shots and now he's completely quiet. So we do have to still be kind of on guard. He could have moved on, but we're in a pretty big town right now. So I do want to be careful. We already have 2 blood bags, one in the pot as well. I don't think we need another blood collection kit. Nine mils, don't need it. We do want to get into that medical, and we could check some of the buildings around the medical right now. Yeah, it was pretty sick, the kill we got a little bit earlier, right in the police station of this town. We had looted the whole police station. Wow, there's a ton of stuff in this area. Holy cow. But we looted the police station, had all the doors open, and then we heard the player actually grunt when he jumped over the wall. And we were able to kind of get in there. Yeah, look at that. We're already full on this. We don't need any more. But we were finally able to use this gun here. Let's see. I do kind of want to open these 22s real quick. I know, we really do need to kind of find this player. I don't know where he went. We have another full bandage. Let's go ahead and swap that out for our current one on the hotbar. See, and these buildings right by the medical sometimes even have better loot than the medical itself, I noticed. Not sure why. I'm sure it's like players tend to loot the medical first and kind of leave these other buildings. But man, I always find stuff in the surrounding buildings. Let's go ahead and take this shot. Anytime I go into a building, I try to remember to switch to my main rifle. It's on burst fire right now. So if we get into any kind of close quarter combats, like if someone's just sneaking around in here, you know, you always want to have that out instead of that 22, because that thing's not going to do shit. You might have to empty the whole clip in them. But yeah, look, like, we didn't find anything in here. We found one armband, so that means there could be 2 players together if someone cut up a flag in here. Usually a flag makes 3 armbands. I wouldn't mind checking this, checking some of the other surrounding buildings, and then maybe we can kind of get on top of that, the apartment complex just to see if there's anyone around. Ooh. Man. Let's see. Can take some of this. That is painkillers right there. I want to switch back to my rifle. So that was pretty good. At least get some of the medical supplies we used up last stream. Last stream, guys, if you didn't get to see that one, we were literally flashing red. I'm not sure if it was gas or like gas poisoning, or it could have been an infected wound. Dang. This guy just keeps moving every time I take a shot. But yeah, we went through quite a bit of our medical supplies last stream while we were coming up this way. We were pretty deep into the military area and had to backtrack all the way to these 2 towns that we're in right now. I'll show on the map real quick, just so you can get an idea of where we're at. So we were all the way down, let's see, right in here. We had to come all the way up. This first medical didn't have anything. We went to the summer camp here, and then coming up here we actually were able to find some alcohol, which we used to disinfect our wound, and we found the charcoal tablets as well. I think we even popped our head into this town, because I do remember going to this fire station. We ended up crossing to here and then backtracking because we heard shots, killed the player in the police station up here, and we've been hunting this other player. He's probably making his way down here, I would think, following this red trail, which we're about to go on as well. I don't think we really need any other loot. What I could do right now is kind of pop off our backpack here, and I'll just go out and try to get some wood to start a little bit of a fire. So get some bark for the kindling, and then let's see if there's any kind of bushes around nearby us. Hopefully we don't get shot in the back while we're doing this. Grab this into our hand. The nice thing is we're right by I didn't mean to do that. Let's put this back down on the ground. Place this in there. We'll go head back with our 8, and we'll cut down this bush right here. Let's go ahead, get right back in. So there could be a player in this town. I haven't heard shots though. I'm thinking he started moving down further into the military area, kind of similar idea to what I'm going to be doing. But you never know. So we do want to try to keep on guard a bit, but I think we're at the point now where we're going to be going to the next town. Probably head down to the summer camp, and then actually, I think there's one spot we can loot before the summer camp. So we'll go ahead and try to hit that up. Here we go. Get this going. We should have a lighter somewhere. Here it is. And you can see we're already dry. I'm thinking it was mainly our backpack that was wet. While that's going, I'm gonna just try to go to some of these other houses just to loot a little bit before heading on. And look at that, we actually found a flare. We don't have much room to actually put it though. Look, oh my gosh, that's a 1-slot flare? That must be for the little flare gun. I don't know if we can actually crack that and use it as a lighter, but I'm not going to be complaining. We got some additional 22 rounds. Great find, great find. Some duct tape. Oh, let's see. Nothing's damaged right now. That is a good find in case we do get a water bottle, because we could make another silenced, improvised silencer. A fishing rod on the bed, of course, where you typically keep your fishing rods, right? I did want to hit up this little cabin right over here. Potato. Oh, and I see a water bottle. I think this is our play, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and empty it. We're gonna run back over to this building that we were just at. Get that duct tape, make another improvised silencer. Because the player that we killed in the police station in this town, he actually had us ruin our one improvised silencer that was on our gun already. So I wouldn't mind having a little backup, you know? Why can't we combine that? Is this, like, badly damaged? What, is there not enough of it or something? That's so weird. Let's see, if our regular duct tape... Our regular duct tape's already in the building drying off. You know what? We don't need it. We have an improvised silencer in our backpack, which is in that house drying off right now. Right over here. I think we're good to start going on this red trail, heading down to our next location. Let's go ahead and get this. Before we get a move on, I am going to repair my knife. And then we can start going. Just take a peek at the map actually real quick before we get on the move. Swap. That was weird. I'm not sure why we couldn't make another silencer. But we're going to be heading right down here. Maybe check this building out and then get right back on the red. That sounded like a helicopter crash site a little bit. So right now we're just following this red trail down. There should be a little area we can stop at on our left. And then we should go right through the summer camp. Once done at the summer camp, there's another little town we can loot. And then we'll just be heading straight down deeper into the military zone and hopefully get some more firefights going. We handled the guy in the police station pretty well. My last few kills, I was a little nervous, but this one we were, boom, right there. We knew exactly where he was. He kind of peeked his gun out a little bit, his shotgun, and we knew he was right there, so I feel like that was a little bit of an easier kill than a few of the other ones we've had. But, man, guys, we've been doing pretty good on this life. We're right around 3 days alive in-game. So doing really, really well as this character. Probably one of my best playthroughs yet on DayZ, and we've been live streaming most of it, so if you guys have been enjoying, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more. Helps promote the video a bit, you know? And especially, we started off this stream right away with pretty much a kill, so if you guys like that, go ahead and leave a like. So I'm gonna duck off into these bushes real quick. I want to see kind of where we're at on the map. So we did come out this way, we're on the straight path. We're gonna have 2 bodies of water on each side of us, and then we'll know. Okay, so here's the first body of water. I bet the second one's right over here. And we're at a little bit of a curve. So what's that look like? We're at the curve. I didn't get a good look. Let's see. Oh, look, if I stay on this road, there will be a little trail that goes off. So for right now, we'll just kind of stay on this trail. Don't even worry. Don't even trip, dog. It's crazy, we had all that action. Wow. We had all that action, like, to kind of start the stream off. And then I haven't heard any shots for, like, a good, like, 10-20 minutes now. Oh, why do we have to wait 30 seconds to get in? So we're gonna just be following this trail, and then we're gonna be looking for a little trail kind of going off to the left. We'll loot that area just real quick, and then get back on to the summer camp. The summer camp, I bet, is where we're gonna find some of the better loot. So I don't want to spend too much time over here. I'm not even really sure. I bet it's going to be industrial zone a little bit. And I don't know how much... Like, it would be really nice if it was military. Ooh, a hunting stand. And look at that. Let me see. So yeah, this is for this. Oh. Usually when you see mushrooms, that means there's players in the area. So let's... I think I heard something. So we just saw a mushroom, guys. We want to be really careful over here. I have my SKS out, just in case we kind of get into a firefight here. So we saw a mushroom. We gotta be on alert, guys. See a bag of rice over there? Not seeing any zombies. All we saw was that mushroom, guys. I'm pretty worried. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of a move on, because if there is a guy here... Oh, and I hear zombies now. Sounding like they're right over here. And like, that mushroom doesn't even necessarily mean that he was right here. He could have been here a while ago and continued on to the summer camp like we're about to. But it still doesn't hurt kind of being careful and looting the area. We did find a little bit of rice. Oh. There we go. So we found that mushroom, but I'm not seeing anyone around here. Let's try to just get a move on, loot some of these containers. Got some gas here. So we just saw a mushroom kind of coming into this area, guys. So we do want to be a little bit on alert. We were following the red trail. So they could have went to the summer camp, which is going to be our next stop. But that does kind of indicate that there should be a player around. We'll just kind of loot some of the key areas here and get a move on to the summer camp. Another road flare. We dropped our flare gun on the main road back a little bit ago. I'm not seeing anyone here. We kind of ran around there, killed a lot of the zombies, and nobody even did anything, so I think we're good. Let's get our main rifle back out. We'll go back to the red trail, hop on there, go to the summer camp, and then we're going to be hopping down to the next main city in the area. And I hope we find a little bit more combat. We started the stream off, guys, starting off in the police station, looted it. When we left, we heard a player jump over the fence, and there was actually he ran into the police station somehow behind us. All the zombies aggroed on us, of course, too. But we ended up getting a kill with this Maz. So it was pretty sick. I think that's our first kill with this gun. We found it at a helicopter crash site, and I was pretty excited to get to use it the first time, you know. So we are, you can see we're back at the red trail now. The mushroom was, I think, somewhere over that way a little bit. A little bit past the hunting stand there. So usually the mushrooms do indicate that there's a player nearby. They could have looted that hunting stand as well, and then continued on down to the summer camp like we are. But it was worth kind of going to that industrial zone and just checking it out. We found a little bit of rice, so our hunger went up a little bit, so not a total waste of time. But like this summer camp coming up is probably going to be a little bit better for loot. And then the town, let's actually pull out the map and see where we're at. We're all the way up here. Alright, this is where we're at. So we just went and looted this area here. We found the mushroom probably right around here. We're on this red trail right now going to the summer camp. And then we're going to be going over here to Satinki. And after that, we'll probably go just a little bit deeper. I want to follow this red trail and kind of go to a few of these towns. So we'll see how it goes. We're right in this area right now though, guys. So we'll see these buildings coming up shortly. And then go right off into the summer camp. But yeah, I was saying before, it was crazy. We started off the stream with just kind of like that kill in the police station. And we heard shots almost right away after that. But have not been able to find another player. We've been tracking this guy down. Like you saw, we just found the mushroom and everything like that. Like, he has to be somewhere nearby. But we haven't heard shots or anything recently. Got a damaged shovel in there. Look at this in a little player base. That's the one thing about this server, guys, is you can make bases. I'm thinking like the bases are a little bit annoying because you'll get to like certain areas and it'll just be like every door is locked and everyone has like a little base going on. Let's see, which way do we want to go? So we found these buildings, but okay, so we're gonna want to follow this right here, the telephone poles, and there should be a little dirt path by them. There they are, right down that way. Yep. So for those of you that don't know, like the black lines, the thin black lines on your map are the telephone poles. And then you have like this, which is the dirt paths. Those are a little bit lighter on the map. But those are pretty good indications of where you're actually at. So we got a few zombies over here. I'm seeing one right now. All these doors are closed. We got some lunch meat. So one zombie far. It looks like all these doors are closed. This is good for us. We might be one of the first people. Oh, and I say that to see an open door here. We got a few open doors now, actually. It looked like they're all closed, but not anymore. Another thing of lunch meat. We might as well go ahead and get like our hunger all the way up. Oh man, I saw that zombie too, and he still startled me a little bit because he's just standing right in the door. Yeah, all this is looking like someone came through. Rangefinder, but damaged. Little gas lamp. Got a map. Scope. And jacket. Wow, there's a gas lamp outside of every one of these cabins right now. Oh, I hear another zombie somewhere closer to me. Not sure where he's at though. Let's get right up here on top of this guy. Okay. Nothing. Alright, let's take a second. Go into the map. So we're right here. We can continue kind of going straight, or we can follow these telephone poles back out to the main town. So that's crazy. There was only one door that was unopened, basically, and it was the first one we went to. What it makes me think, though, is we are following the guy. We're probably hot on his trail. And most likely he would be going to this town as well. So hopefully we get a little bit more action coming up soon. You can see we're pretty kitted right now. We've been in the military zone. We got that gas poisoning and had to come back up. That was all last stream. We dealt with gas poisoning the whole time. Didn't have any charcoal tablets or anything. So that was rough. We got to flashing red and finally found some medical supplies in the second town that we had to go to. So this stream we're basically just trying to hunt down players, get a little bit more kitted out, and make our way a little bit deeper into the military zone. Got a little generator, radiator I mean. We haven't heard many shots, guys, so that doesn't mean there's no one in the area. And I forgot we actually have night vision goggles, so let's throw those on since it's getting a little dark right now. I'm gonna just try to start from this side of the town and kind of loot through. I will need to pull up the map again in a little bit just to see where some of the key locations are that we want to stop here, like the medical center, see if there's anything else good. But hopefully with the night vision goggles we can maybe get a drop on someone. Yeah, look how badass our character looks right now. Got the fucking skull mask on and everything. I'm not too interested in looting any of these barns, though. So we are seeing some buildings a little bit further in. No zombies again. So we got a hat. Let's see. Oh, there's a gun in here. This door hasn't been opened yet. A little hammer. So we found mushrooms like outside of this town, meaning there could be a player in here or was recently in here. Haven't heard shots. So we're just kind of keeping our eyes peeled a bit. At the start of the stream, though, we did get that one kill in the police station in the last town. And we actually got to use our rifle for the first time, which was pretty sick. Tire repair kit. Alright, let's take a second. Alright, sorry about that, just got a call. Let's keep going now. Quite a bit of houses to loot here. The problem is, a lot of these doors, just like the summer camp, are already open. I wonder if we're just a little bit behind this player. There's a zombie right there. Duck down. Got a rifle in here. Okay. Rope. We're kind of on the outskirts of town and just kind of running around like we own the place. So we do want to be a little careful, but I feel like if there's a player here, we might hear him, we might see him first. Let's see how dark it is. It's kind of dark. Like, they might not be able to see us, like, if we come into one of the buildings and they already have the door open and stuff. But man, guys, we're not finding a ton of loot right now. If you are, though, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you drop a like. We try to live stream DayZ like a few times a week right now. We're also playing some other strategy games and things like that, so... Ooh. If you got anything you want to see, just drop a comment, and we'll go ahead and try to stream that if we have it. We were playing Memorial Polis, which is like this new grand strategy game you start off in like Antiquity. That live stream was actually doing pretty well. I think we got over like 100 views on that. So if you guys like some strategy games like City Builders, it's similar to City Skylines and Sid Meier's Civilization if you're familiar. But man, I do like playing some DayZ though. There's just something about like DayZ is just such a good first-person shooter. And like the survival aspect, my first few lives playing DayZ, like I was absolutely trash. Probably died like within the first few minutes of each life. And this is actually one of my better playthroughs. I just kind of picked the game up again, got it when it first came out. I was probably in college playing it with some of my buddies and stuff, haven't played it since then. So there are a lot of really good updates since I started playing. Oh! Jeez, dude! I don't think I killed him. Did I? Yo! I think I might have killed him. Whew! Dude! That guy startled me, man. Let's see. He doesn't have an armband, which is good. Whew! That got the blood going a little bit. I was not expecting that. So he's got some chicken. He just killed some chicken, raw chicken. He was probably going into the house to, to cook it up. He actually doesn't have too much that we're gonna want to loot. Yeah, all of his shit's like broken though. He does have a pristine MK2. Let's see how ours is. Ours is worn. Let's actually go ahead and switch that out. Let's see, I gotta scroll up some. Put that on the ground. Pop that ammo out. No. I wanted to pop the ammo out. Gotta double tap R for that. Put this on the ground. Switch to this one. Put it in as our main. Combine. And let's just pick that one up. Let's see. That one ammo might have just went somewhere random in my inventory. I'll have to check that out. Dude, we were tracking that guy for so long. That was such a good... Like, he was just standing outside. Like, bro, like, what are you doing? He didn't even say anything. Whew, that scared me, though. Whew. So, that was rough. That was a bad shot, too, on my part. Look at that. We used 10 bullets on that guy. Ay. Let's get inside real quick, and we'll go through, reload some of our weapons. I think that was the guy we were tracking down since, like, the last town, though. So that is good. We'll go ahead, get this silencer off. We'll put the new one on. That's going to free up some inventory space in our... Whew. That was scary. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and swap out... Oh. We already swapped that out. Good. Load in this new magazine. And let's put that away. We'll also go ahead and load this 22 mag up. See, and I guess that's a benefit of having night vision on. I don't know if he didn't see me or if he was like maybe gonna try to talk, but like he didn't say anything. He can't be just standing outside running up on a man, you know? The thing is, he could have already looted a lot of this town. And he didn't have much loot on him, though. So, we'll kind of peek our heads into a few of these buildings. See if we get anything. If not, we'll be right on to the next town. Yeah, look at this. Someone was already here, chopped up the flag. We do have a GPS. Got some boots. Anybody that was in this town would have definitely heard his... Oh, shoot. They would have heard his shots. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. With the base building, like, you can see, this whole thing is just kind of blocked, and they have a ton of stuff on the top of the roof. But look, like, we can't even get in here. This is so annoying when people just kind of claim a whole building for themselves. I mean, there's not always a ton of loot in that area, but it's just a little frustrating. Shit. Got some zombies out here. Man, guys, whew, I'm still a little shaky from that battle we just had. Let's go ahead and try to take out these zombies real quick. If they would just run in front of one of the dang windows. There we go. I feel like I hear another one, but I'm not seeing them anywhere. Oh, there we go. I was like, is he on the roof or something? Like, you know how sometimes the zombies spawn up on the roof and are just like stomping around? This person seems pretty slow. Let's see if we can just, yeah. Just take him out. Oh. Can't believe that guy just like rolled up on us and didn't think anything of it, really. Look at this. Ah, shoot. What? No! There was a zombie right by us. I hope that thing didn't aggro on us or anything. Come on. Let us back in. Guys, when we're taking this little break, make sure you're staying hydrated. If you're liking the stream so far, drop a like down below. Comment if you have any questions about DayZ. Last stream, guys, we had gas poisoning. Went through a whole bunch of medical areas and everything just to try to get out of the gas. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. It was taking a second to load. There's a zombie right here. What is going on? Oh my gosh. That was a little scary. Oh, okay. We're not going to try to get in here. No need to accidentally die. See, sometimes your magazines don't auto switch, which is a little frustrating. Like holding down R typically will put your next magazine in, but just sometimes, like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe just because we just joined or something. Look at all this stuff here, guys. I don't think it's all from this one kind of camper. Ay, ay, ay. Got another zombie to deal with. Let's take our knife out. I think we can take him out with the gun. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright, well, that's someone else's problem now. Let's just go into the next building. Quickly, 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 quickly. Ah! 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 Oh my gosh! Why are there so many zombies around right now? We just spawned in. No! Yo, you cool? You cool? Alright. This guy's not saying much. You cool? You cool?
Cool.
Hello, hello?
Hi.
You cool? Some guy shot at me earlier with a shotgun. You cool? You need anything?
I don't speak.
You need food? Food? Let's help this guy.
Thanks, no.
We'll let him go. Let's see if we can actually help this guy out a bit, and we'll just kind of part ways. Yo, how'd that lady get through? I think that guy just logged off. Alright, I think we should get out of this town. We found the other guy. He was actually kind of cool. Didn't really speak, but that's all good. We weren't mean or anything, we didn't kill him. I could have totally I had my rifle out already, ready to go, but I think sometimes it's okay to play nice. So let's see where we're at on the map. I think we're in this town right here. So there's quite a bit of buildings to go ahead and loot. I don't know where we're at exactly. The gas station's gonna be... You scared me for a sec. Alright, let's try to get away from this guy. Just so he's not kind of following us around and we accidentally shoot him one time. We are looking for the medical. I wouldn't mind finding the medical again. Let's see. Let's just go ahead, use our bandage. You know what? I'm actually going to use some of our disinfected rags, just because they take longer to apply, but right now we're not really in a rush. Just as long as this dude doesn't barge in with his crossbow out. Now I heard something. That could have been could have been a helicopter crash site. You know what? It's getting a little bit... Oh my gosh, we're a little low on blood. I didn't realize how much we were bleeding when we were talking to that guy. I'm not actually sure really how to use the blood bag. Maybe we have to be a little bit lower, or we have to get like the needle, you know? Is that guy right there again? Yeah, look, he's just checking out. Trying to find out where he's at, it looks like. Guys, let me know, should I be a little sneaky and just take the shot at him? He looks a little lost. It might be a good restart for him, but I think he's good. Let's take our canteen back out. What's up? And look at that, a player base there too. Alright, well, oh, there's the medical. So our blood's starting to come back. We found the medical. And it's locked, of course. Here we go, let's go around this way. Not much there. So let's take a look at our map real quick. I want to get out of this town because I don't want to keep seeing that guy. So we found... Look, I think it's actually... We need to go that way that the guy is. And that will take us right down to this next little area. So let's go out on the main road. Go out this way. Dang, and it just started raining. It always rains on this map, guys. Yeah, just let him go that way. We're going this way. We need to get into this building real quick. They're right behind me, aren't they? Ah! Yep. Now there could be other players in this area, so we're gonna want to kind of keep on guard. If that guy keeps following me, man, I might have to end up just shooting him. But I think he went the other way now. I think he's kind of off doing his own thing. That's all industrial. I think that looks a little bit like military loot over there, possibly. We didn't check any of these rooms, so there still might be players in this area. That guy didn't look super looted, so it's like, it's fine to keep him alive. All he really had was like a crossbow. I probably could have given him my handgun, one of my handguns, because I do have quite a bit of loot for that. That's just taking up a lot of space, like these 308 or 380s, sorry, and got a few other bags of them. See. I do want to try to take some of these shots real quick at the zombies that are outside. There we go. Just kind of deal with those guys, you know. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so this might be something. I don't really think these are going to have great loot in them. Look at that. I say that. Find a little loot for our SKS. Pretty sure we're going the right way, right? Because it was like, it was the medical center and then like 3 buildings and we went down that way. And then there should be something a little bit further down. I kind of hope it's not this, because this looks like all industrial. And it looks like it probably is. That's fine. We're gonna want to just keep kind of going this way. And I think if we can find that red trail again, that might be what we want to hop onto. Let's take a look. So I think we're going right over here. Yeah, look, it is that big kind of chimney thing right there. So that's going to be where we're going to. We can go to this next town, or we could just kind of skip in and go down here. There is the red trail though, so we are going to kind of want to hop back onto that once we find it, once we're done looting this area. It would also be nice to start a little bit of a fire, get dried off a bit, just because it is raining. We've already seen quite a few players, so we killed 2 already. That third guy we kept alive. We didn't... He was cool. Like, sure, he was like, I don't speak. But, like, he didn't have his weapons out or anything like that, so it's like, hey man, you're cool. Don't worry about it. The other guy had his shotgun out and was already trying to shoot at me. Same goes for the first guy that we saw today as well. So that's pretty good. Like, out of my last, like, however many streams, maybe 5 or so, we hadn't had any kills. And then today, we ended up matching, like, the amount of kills that we've had on this character, period. So today's been, like, a little bit of an action-packed day. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more DayZ content. We're trying to do a few live streams, like, a week. Oh, there is definitely a player in this area, because that guy should not be in there. So guys, let's try to keep an eye out. Most likely a player ran in here and had him chasing him. Boom, look at that. Alright. It would have been a good hiding spot if the dude was in the bathroom, but he was not. Let's just kind of keep an eye out while we're looting the area. Let's see. Nothing really in there, right? So it's not like we're missing anything by not looting that one side room. I might turn my night vision goggles back on for a little bit because it is still kind of dark. Not a lot of loot. Not a lot of loot. So there is a zombie trapped in there. I'm thinking there's going to be a player somewhere around. So we are just going to kind of want to stay on high alert. That's why we have the night vision goggles on right now. Just hopefully we get the drop before he does. We already kind of met a few people. First guy we killed was in the police station right when we started. Then we were tracking down this guy for a while. We saw like the mushrooms, we heard the shots, everything like that. Took that guy out, and it's raining again. Guys, come on. This map is always raining, guys. Let's see if there's any loot up here. Ooh, worn. Ours is pristine now. It might be worth... Oh yeah, look, some of our outfits are a little damaged. So let's go ahead and put this away. I think we'll go ahead with maybe our sewing kits, because we do... Although, like, the duct tape takes up so much room. I'll go sewing kits just to kind of, we have so many sewing kits, guys. It's not even funny. Let's just get our inventory back up a little bit. We are damaged right now. So I do want to make our way a little bit further into like the military zone, maybe find some military bases on the way. Let's see, how's everything else doing right now? Pretty good. Oh, this one actually could use some more bullets. That actually used up all of our sewing kit, which was good. Pristine. How's our gun? Pristine also. Worn. Magazine. Let's go ahead and take these 2 bullets out of it. Let's swap. And we have a bullet here. There we go. And put those on the ground. Switch back to our rifle. And now let's go into some of this close quarter area. Could see a player in here. Might be waiting out the rain like us. Does not look like it. Alright, so we do have to pick our next location that we're going to go to. I would like to try to find the red trail again. So we are here. Alright. And just real quick. Alright, and we're back. Just had to run to the restroom real quick. Let's see, a zombie over there. Oh, we have some military containers over this way. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Oh, oh. Baby AK. Damaged. Oh, look at that. Patrol pants. Our same pants. Let's go ahead and we'll just move all of this stuff over. We do have this open food that we tried to give that one guy. He was not very interested in it though. I think I'm good on this. I don't know that I need it. It is a good find though. Like especially in the area. This was kind of like an industrial area. And we hadn't found much loot yet. Alright, so we got some Zeds over this way. Let's see about if we can take some of them out. Oh. I think this is a different one than I started in, because all the doors here are closed at least. Okay. Man, someone must be tricking us, man. There's no loot here. They must have went through and closed all the doors after they were done looting. So we got some Zeds over that way. Got this training facility thing right there. I almost never find any good loot in there. So I don't know if I'll bother really with that. This building right here. Got some Zeds moving around. Got some other Zeds down here. I do want to loot that building. Or sorry, not that building, this. I want to loot that, and I think there was one right below me. Alright, so the rain has stopped. I'm gonna check out the map real quick. So I just want to see which way I need to go, because, alright, let's see, we're zoomed in all the way right now. I think we're probably like in one of these buildings. So this looks like that open field, and then we have the big, now which one is the chimney that we're seeing? So we got like, okay, we got a set of 6 over there. So that should be easy enough to find on the map. That's right here. So we're going to want to head this direction the way that we're currently looking. That should take us here. We'll make a right and go down, down, down to the next area. Either here, or this. And we'll just kind of loot our way down. I would also like to stop there and this summer camp down a little bit further. Maybe even all this area. Look at that. That's a pretty good route to actually go to. So we're right here. I believe we're facing this way. We're going to want to go past those onto this way. But first, we need to loot some of these military shipping containers real quick. We're also down to 1 bullet left in this, so before we go out, let's load this up. I might actually start switching to my other handgun right now. Let's do that right now. 4. So we got a glow stick right here. Not seeing anything really in that. Come on in, come on in. It's nice and warm in here. Psych. Alright. Again, we're gonna want to go this way. Alright, quite a bit of Zeds. Switch to our knife. Can this close? Oh, nice. Flashlight. What's this right here? Anything? Nothing. Oh, a little handgun. Any ammo? Yes. There we go. I do like how sometimes it does combine, like, your ammo, but then other times I feel like it goes right into a new slot, and that's always so frustrating. Oop! Alright, let's take our gun out. One. Close that, open this. And no loot. Cool. Oh. Goodbye. Alright, and I still think we're going the right way. I don't think we need to reload any of our ammo. He moved like last second. Alright, so I'm pretty sure these were the 6 that we saw. We're gonna want to head this way. Yep, and there's the houses that we're gonna stop at next. Perfect. Alright guys, we're doing pretty good. We've looted like 3 or 4 towns now. As soon as we started the stream, we got a kill. When we made it to our second town, we got another kill. And then we also found a player that was pretty chill. He only had a crossbow and stuff, didn't have any weapons out, and he actually spoke to us, so we let him live. We didn't want to kind of cause any problems with him. But right now, we're making our way a little bit further into the military zone. Last episode, we were actually pretty deep in the military zone and got gas poisoning, and we had to make our way all the way back up. We had to stop at like 2 towns medical center before we actually found some charcoal pills. And then once we got that charcoal pills, we were able to fully get healed up. We were flashing red, and I thought that was going to be like game over, but somehow we made it out of it, and we are continuing on this life. We're about, I think we're pretty close to like 3 days in game on this one life, which is pretty good. I heard there was going to be like a hard reset on DayZ coming up, so I kind of want to get... Ooh. Look at all those tomatoes. I wonder if there's a player in here. Got a little knife. Alright. There was a street sign right here. So... which one are we going to? I think we're right here. Oh my gosh, that scared me for a second. I thought someone was running up on me. So we came down this way, we're right here. And let's see. We don't want to head to that Bork. So if Bork is to our right, we're not going to want to head to the right. So we must be right here. Heading to the right will get us Bork. Heading straight should get us... Where's this G word at? Oh. This one? G-I? Yeah. That's the way we're actually going to want to go. So... we're going to want to head straight here. See if we can get some shots on these. Ah. Moved it last second. Man. Struggling to get this guy, huh? He's just like chilling in the bushes a bit. Let's actually go ahead and knife him. The nice thing about it raining is usually they don't hear you sneaking up on them. So we have 2 Zeds right over here. Take the first one out. Get down. He didn't have anything. Sometimes killing Zeds can be really, really good because they're almost like looting a house. In the sense that you can find like some loot, you can find food, you can find whatever on them, you know? So they are like worth killing when you can, in a stealthy way especially. But we are gonna be heading right down this way. And we're not really gonna be looking back at all. So we just came from there, went over this way, and now we're heading up to the next town. It's surprising that our temperature is going up, even though we're like running in the rain right now. I think I heard a goat, maybe? Yeah, look, right here. I do need to start a fire. I don't think... How'd that first shot miss? Yeah, this goat's just fucking chilling right here next to me. He's like, oh, you're cutting up my friend? Alright. Let's get some of the best cuts of meat we have here. And then we'll go ahead and cook them up in the next building we get to. Looks like this one right here. We do want to keep our main rifle out though, just in case we see like someone crossing the field or anything like that. I would love for this rain to stop, guys. I feel like it's non-stop raining this whole stream so far. And it's like we're already low on stamina, so then it just, when we get soaked, it just takes away our stamina even more. Now there could be a player in here, so we're going to want to be careful. Because he might be ducking out from the rain just like we are about to. And it looks like we're good. Okay. I'm going to drop my backpack off here, just so I have a little bit extra stamina to work with. We're going to go ahead and collect these sticks. And look at that, as soon as I start complaining about it, we're actually out of the rain. I hope I can make a fire inside right here. That would be so nice. And I'm wondering, I might go ahead and actually like just open one of these. One of my little ammo boxes, get a piece of paper for the kindling. And then let's see if we can combine these into a fire. I didn't even think about, perfect. Oh, look at that, my lighter is good. So, yeah, it doesn't look like I can light it in here. So let's just move it right out here. Gotta hold to place it. Go ahead, switch back to our lighter. Now we can ignite it. So yeah, some buildings you're not able to actually light a fire in. Some sheds you can. But apparently not this shed. So let's swap. We'll go ahead, add some of that. Put our bag in our hands. Move it like right next to it. And let's see. Our gloves are typically soaked. I don't want to take off my boots yet. But it does seem like we're going to need to do a leather repair kit on the boots. Oh. Let's go ahead and break this wood down. Put it onto the fire so we get a little bit extra fire to go off of. And then we'll take a look at the map and see kind of where we're at. We are gonna want... Oh. Oh wait, no. That could cause us to bleed. Dang, it started raining again. Are you kidding me? Guys, we can't catch a break. Alright. Let's go over here. We need to get another long stick. I kind of messed that up. We need the long stick to be able to cook our food. Let's sharpen it. I bet our fire's gonna go out though, man. We don't have much shelter from this rain. Oh, forgot to get the stick. Here we go, swap. And let's put this on there. Hopefully we're like somewhat inside. Might need to grab my book bag and move it in too. But yeah guys, if you're just tuning in, we've already gotten 2 kills this stream. One, as soon as we started off the stream, we started in the police barrack. And then as soon as we left, we heard some dude jump in the fence. Ran back in, got him with the Maz. And then we actually, in like our 2nd or 3rd town that we visited, we found another guy. We had been tracking him since the 1st town. We were following like the mushrooms and everything. Finally caught up to this guy. Killed him. He had his shotgun out ready to blast us. And then we actually met another guy in the town, and he was pretty cool. So we let him live. We weren't trying to look for any trouble with him. Is it already... It's pretty much done raining. No. The sound bite for rain went away, but I don't think it's done raining yet. So for now, we're just kind of started a fire, cooking some of this goat meat that we just got. And then we'll be on our way to the next town. So if you're not, make sure you're staying hydrated. Got my morning coffee here, just finished it off. And guys, time has flown by. It's already 11 o'clock my time. Let's go ahead, drop this one off back here too. Got one more to cook up after this. I don't know how our fire stayed lit during that rainstorm, but I'm not going to question it. And that one was actually a pretty quick rainstorm too, so hopefully we'll be able to dry off and get move on pretty quickly here. This shed should be a pretty helpful guide to let us know where we're at on the map as well. I think before I cook this next one, I might actually go ahead and bring out some of our clothes. Because you can see we still have that soaked icon. But now we actually have quite a bit of meat. I'm not worried really about starving. Let's combine this. And we'll put it down for right now. So damp, wet, wet. Let's go ahead and wring out some of our clothes. Don't worry, I'll pick this last one up. Kind of cook that up and then we'll be on our way. Put that back on. Let's see. Pristine pants. Alright, our plate is wet, so let's go ahead, place this down right here. We'll grab this back. Just hope no one sneaks up on us while we're kind of cooking, especially with our plate carrier off. But this is our last cut of meat that we have to cook. I'll take a quick look and see how the condition is for all these meats. And I might go ahead and actually eat one. That might be low on condition, just that's not going to last, so we have some extra space in our inventory. We'll also get... Oh my gosh, it's starting to rain again. Guys, we can't catch a break here. Alright, I'm thinking let's try to get all of our stuff that's no longer wet on, and we'll just kind of back up here, put this down. Let's see, 65 is our lowest, so let's go ahead and eat this one. I guess this will give us some time to look at the map, get an idea of where we're going to be going. I'm going to just get all this meat in my inventory right now. And then, let's see. So, we just left this area. We're right here now. So, one way... Alright, this is actually pretty tough. So, if we go left, we'll end up on some buildings over here and be right by the red trail. If we head to the right, we might not see buildings for a little bit, but we will see like a little bus stop. And when we see that, we can turn right and get some of this, followed by all of this. See, if we go to the red trail, we'll find these buildings and be just walking for a bit until we hit this town. And then we have quite a bit of stuff to loot all in this area. But this is where we started yesterday's stream, and we had that gas poisoning, so we had to go all the way back up north to this first one. Didn't find any medical here, didn't find anything. Got here, found the medical, the charcoal tabs that we needed. So I think we're right here though. I'm thinking we're gonna take this left trail, go up here, try to get back onto this red trail. But I do need it to kind of stop raining for a bit so I can do some of that. It's been just raining non-stop, guys, so it would be nice to kind of be able to just run around a little bit without having to worry about getting soaked. Got our stick here. Pretty sure I cooked up all the meat that we could, right? 88. This one's 67. I might as well eat that as well while we're waiting. Oh, and here we go. We cleared out. Alright. So it actually says to go this way. I think I'm going to continue on this road, and we can already see another building there. Let's keep our eyes out though for players. This is a pretty big open field. Get some ammo going. We took 2 shots at that dang goat. Can't believe he dodged our first bullet. We do have some peaches we can eat as well. That would help with hunger and hydration. So I think when we get up to... Maybe when we get up to here, we'll check the map, make sure we're still heading the correct way. I mean, I know we are, but I just want to see how far to the next location. And maybe we can grab a little bit of the peaches there, since we have our hunger going down and our hydration going down. here we go. We're gonna want to keep our gun up. Going into this building, there could be a player that ducked in here. And we're looking good. Alright, so let's take our map out, take a little peek. We were just here. So we could be right here now. And we're gonna just want to keep heading down this main road. What's this? Looked like there was something there for a second. Here's that little dirt road that said would be here. And I think if we head right this direction, we should get back onto the main road. Just kind of keeping an eye behind us. Every now and then. There was that player in town that we kind of chatted with. Just want to make sure he's not kind of heading in the same direction. I wonder if that's a player base or if that's actual in-game buildings. Alright, so we are seeing some buildings off over into this right. We are at the cross section. Okay, so I know exactly where we're at right now. If I pull out the map, we are right here. Right here, or right here. So we could go over this way to this little fence area. I think heading straight though. You know what? It kind of sounded like a helicopter crash over this way. I might head over this way, and it's a little bit of a hill. That should give us a little bit of a good viewpoint, and then we can always cross back to that main road. I do hear deer, I think. Yep, look right out here. Unless that's a... That's a pig. I thought I heard deer. We did just kill a goat, so I'm not really in need, really, for... That pig sounds... There might be deer somewhere in that kind of wooded area. But that does not sound like a pig. Or a boar, whatever it is. There is a little hunting stand there. I don't know that we really need any kind of gear from the hunting stand. Let's switch to our rifle. Now, it was just raining. I wouldn't be surprised if we see players kind of in some of these buildings. This one looks like it was already ran through. Got some other buildings over here that we can loot. And then I think we might... Oh! How did he freaking dodge all of our shots? This is not good. I didn't repair the knife yet. Alright, let's go ahead, drop down real quick, repair the knife. That could have been really bad. I mean, this isn't our main knife. We still do have a knife over in our boots. There we go. That's actually pretty good. Let's switch to our one. Reload this. Switch to our magazine. Reload that. Oh, shiza. There's just freaking zombies everywhere we're looking, huh? I think the peeking in this game is so funny. zombie over there. Let's get our rifle out. This door is actually closed. I'm a little surprised by that. The last one looked completely ran through. Yeah. Someone might have just closed the door here because there's absolutely no loot. Let's go ahead to this last little barn. Oh, nice. We got a shed and a barn. And nothing again. And nothing again. Found a nice little hatchet, but I don't think we really need much. Alright, let's see. So we went through the 2 fenced areas right here. I mean, we could continue down this road, maybe see this other house, and then when we see the telephone poles, we could just keep down on this road though. This looks like it's going to be an industrial zone. This could be some good loot. I might just loop back to this telephone pole right here. I think this is probably our best option right now. Loop back to this telephone pole, go up to kind of the main city area, or small little town. It could be military loot, and that's kind of what I'm hoping. I'm not super familiar with the map. I just kind of started playing DayZ again, probably maybe a week or 2 ago. Most of the live streams have been DayZ. We've also been playing Memorial Polosis. That is a city building game. You start off in Antiquity. It's like a hybrid between Sid Meier's Civilization and City Skylines. So if you guys are interested at all into like some city building games, we also have that we've been live streaming as well. But DayZ has been, I've had this game since I was like back in college and haven't played it much, but just kind of got back into it, you know. And first few lives, we died almost instantly every single time. And I would say this is like our 4th life, and we've been alive for around 3 days in game. So from my point of view, that's pretty good. I'm sure there's players that have been alive for much longer, but I also saw that like with that new sometime in October there is going to be a hard wipe on DayZ, so I want to try to get through, play this guy through. And we are at 4 kills and probably over 1,000 zombie kills. So doing pretty good. Pretty good life so far. I am just going to check that we are on the right kind of path. So yeah, we're running right in parallel, these 2 down. I could kind of hop over this way and see if we can see a little kind of barrack area or anything like that. So there's the industrial area. We knew that was coming up, but I think over this hilltop there should be another little set of buildings. I think. Let's take a peek over. Oh, I think we're right. Oh, perfect. This is a nice little town to loot. So let's just take a second. We'll kind of scout out the area a bit. Not seeing any movement right away. And it is kind of like a small little town. I doubt there's going to be many players that kind of prioritize this area. But just in case we're wrong, I'm going to go ahead and switch to my rifle. And let's get in here. I'm not seeing any zombies yet either, so usually you would expect to see, if there are players in the area, some zombies to be spawned in. We got some nails and a badly damaged sharpening stone. That's full. Let's go ahead and take that actually. Same as ours, but more uses. Really? I feel like almost every other door is locked nowadays. Could mean there's players nearby. Maybe that was someone's base. Not really hearing many players though. Zombie straight ahead. Let's go ahead on the other side of this fence here. Okay. So there was a player here. Is that a zombie right there? I think that was a zombie inside the house, which means there still could be a player in the area. Pretty sure this town has a well, so we'll want to try to keep our eye out for that. We might want to go ahead and drink our canteen right now too. Yeah, look, it is a zombie in that house. So, a player could have trapped it in there. Let's go ahead and drink as much of our canteen as we can. I'm hearing a lot of animal sounds. We got our other canteen as well. Oh, and there we go, we're full. So yeah guys, I'm just kind of thinking there might be a player in this area just because we saw that one zombie already trapped indoors. Usually zombies do not spawn just indoors like that. We're hearing a lot of wildlife as well, kind of down the road, so we might want to check that out. I do want to loot this building that zombie is in. So yeah, that was definitely trapped in here by a player. Both doors were closed. So even though I'm not hearing much going on right now, we do want to just stay a little frosty. Let's actually switch to our rifle again, just in case. I remember being in this town one life and I did get shot at. So even though this isn't like a super popular town, I feel like I'm always here when someone else is, so let's just be on our best behavior in here. There's a lot of farmland too, so we know there's definitely been players around here. They might just not be here right now. Alright, let's see which way we want to go. So we are right here. We got a castle. We got another town. So let's just, let's check the map real quick and see exactly where we're at. Make sure we're going the right way. We definitely want to go to that castle, check that out. So, oh, the red trail should be right around here somewhere. Where is that? So here's the red trail. That's actually pretty hard to follow. So if that's the red trail, we're gonna want to head down this way. Yeah, look, here's the remainder of the red trail going that way. So I think heading up this way, we'll kind of come across that industrial zone, and then we'll be able to hop over and go to the castle after that. I am hearing some deer over there. I don't think we're in desperate need for any food or anything like that. Oh. That does make sense. A lot of that area looked pretty looted. We just saw a mushroom. Means a player could be relatively close. Let's try to get a good overwatch spot for this town right here. Or this little industrial area. And I think that's the castle right there. I don't think we've ever been up there, so that would be a pretty cool thing to go and see. So we see a zombie. See a few zombies in there. So we're gonna want to go up right, so right here we'll want to loot last and head up to that castle. So a few Zeds in here already. They're probably spawning in because of me. I don't think, you never know. Like, we did see that mushroom. There could be a player in the area. So we are going to want to be a little careful. Just checking some of the windows and some of the good buildings where there's usually a lot of loot. So a Zed over there. I'm not too pressed to loot this area. I'm just kind of checking around and seeing if this is where our guy went. Nothing in there to loot. Zombie, 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 zombie. I hate when it does that. Alright, let's get our rifle out. We're on burst fire here. So if we do see anybody close quarters, we can hopefully take them out. Now there's like no Zeds dropped anywhere around here, so either this guy's like full stealth mode or he has not been here. And all we're doing, guys, is just trying to check out the windows here, get a kind of a good view of the area, see if we see any kind of drop Zeds or anything like that. And I'm not seeing much. Like I said, this guy must have been a ninja, or either he didn't come over in this direction. With that being said, I think we can take a little bit of a breath here. We are still going to want to be on a bit of a guard, though. So we got some Zeds over this way. Got a lot of Zeds over there. I'm not seeing any players though. Oh. We killed some of the zombies that were aggroed on us. I think we're gonna want to kind of head this way though. So let's see, I'm actually gonna switch to my 4 slot and just try to take some shots at these guys. Alright, I think we're good enough to at least go downstairs for right now. Kind of check the windows, see if there's any Zeds real close. I hear one. Yep. Come over here, buddy. See, that's the nice thing about using this over the 22 sometimes, especially when they have helmets, is you kind of get those one-shot kills, you know? And we got a shovel here. Switch to our rifle again. Alright, so we are bleeding. Let's go 5, bandage. I also want to check my clothes. I feel like I heard something rip, but I might be wrong. Worn, pristine, worn. Okay. We do want to fix our boots. I forgot to do that. And we need to be on the lookout for a sewing kit. I mean, not a sewing kit. Leather kit. Sometime soon, because we are starting to get pretty low on that. Nothing on that guy. So we are continuing the right direction. These usually have some pretty good loot in them. Man, completely empty, huh? Kind of check this area like as we're leaving, and then we'll head up to the castle for our next little spot. So just as we're leaving, I want to try to keep an eye on our back because we are going up this hill. So we are headed right to the castle now. In our last spot, a little town over that way, on the map it had a little kind of crown, so I'm hoping we get some good loot there. There are some other towns. We're getting a little bit further into the military zone right now too, Again, at the beginning of the stream, we started off in the police station, got a kill there, and then either our first or second town, we actually got another kill. And then we found a third guy, but he actually talked to us, so we were pretty cool with him, let him live. I do want to check where this castle is going to be. So we just came from here, we went up on the hill a bit. So getting onto the main road and then finding that red path, I think is going to be our best way to find this castle. It was pretty easy to see, like when we were... Oh, here's the red path, okay. It was pretty easy to see, but now it's like kind of disappeared in the trees a bit. And I just want to make sure I'm going on the right part of the red trail. Because that might take us to the place we were just at. Like, there's... station... Okay, so I think we want to go this way, actually. Is that right? It's kind of on the opposite way. I don't know. Yeah, I think we want to be on this part. Right? Boom, yeah. And then we should see it off in the distance somewhere over here. Sorry guys, this is my first time to the castle, so apologies that I'm like looking at the map every few seconds, but I want to make sure I'm going the right way. I think there's going to be some good loot up here. Like I mentioned when we were looking at the map in the last town, like you know where the bus stops are, it actually had a golden crown here. I'm gonna just head up this way. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. So we did see a mushroom in the last town. We're gonna want to be on a little bit of a high alert going in here. I'm just looking at the tops of these right here. See if there's any players up that way. I'm not sure the spots to actually loot here either, it being my first time, but I'm hoping we find some good loot in the area. Let's see, hunter's pants. There's a tent over here. Let's switch to my burst rifle. So don't need that. Got a little boonie hat. Let's take these steps up. It definitely looks like someone tried to make this their own little camp. Ooh, weapon cleaning kit right here. Fully pristine one. Look at that. Does any of my guns need repair? Worn, worn, worn. We've used this a few times now. Still worn. Mag still worn. Oh, here we go. We actually have a damaged mag. Let's go ahead and use this weapon cleaning kit on it. Oh, and there's some ammo right over there. So this looks like it's going to be a little bit hard to loot because there's just some tiny kind of loot every now and then. Yep, we have that. Right here. Oh my gosh, that blood on the screen right here on the left scared me. I thought that was a player for a second. Let's go ahead. Oh. Interesting. So let's go ahead and get a long stick to actually set that trap off. Gather firewood. Can I just get a long stick, please? Let's see about here. Firewood. Firewood. Short stick. Short stick. What am I not going to be able to find a long stick now? The second you need it, right? Really? Really? Is there any other ways to set those traps off besides a long stick? I feel like that's kind of what I need. Short stick. Here we go. This definitely has to have a long stick in it. And then we'll just run back up there. I'm glad I was kind of taking it slow there. That would have sucked to hit that bear trap. It sucks a little bit that there's like literally no loot in this tent here. But we do see a lot of like little farmland around this area, so it's completely possible a player had been here. That doesn't look like it triggered it. Yeah, I don't think that triggered it. Let's see if we can get another long stick and maybe try to trigger it again. That totally didn't look like it was triggered though. It still looked open and I couldn't even pick it up, so just grab another stick real quick. The little thing that's worrisome though is we just have to keep running back and forth with sticks in our hand, because it's like someone could be up there camping the top. It would actually be funny if I triggered the trap and then I'm like, oh shit, there's a bear trap here, and then just sprint up on them. But I don't know that there's actually anyone upstairs. Yeah, look, it didn't trigger. So let's go ahead and try to trigger it again with this one. What the hell? Guys, am I triggering it wrong or something? Like, yeah, just run over it, right? I could probably hop it. I'm getting to the point where it's like, might not even be worth trying to, like, just keep going in there, and we'll give it another long stick, just to make sure it's not, like, something I'm doing wrong. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, guys, is that how you actually trigger it? I'm pretty sure it's the long stick, and then you just tap trigger. I don't know why I've had to do it twice, though, so far. Maybe the bear trap is bugged, but I kind of want to get in here and loot it. This is my first time in the area, and that would kind of suck to not be able to loot it just because this bear trap is just kind of like blocking my way. What the heck? With like some of these sticks, can I trigger it? No. Let me just go into this military tent again. Oh, look, and we did miss these bullets. Let's give it one more try with this long stick, and then if it breaks it again, I might just kind of go to the next town. I wonder if I was accidentally splitting the long stick. Maybe I'll keep my eye on what this actually says. It looked like it said trigger both times though. There we go. I was splitting it. Oh my gosh, guys. Alright, now let's get up here. Got a helmet, a hunting scope. That sounded like a helicopter crash. So I think I just came from that area. Let's see if I can find where that helicopter crash was. So we got a town, a little town over that way. That's where we just were. I'm not seeing that crash anywhere. Let's see real quick. We could find this red trail again. And then there is a hunting camp directly south of us. If we get back on that main road, it would actually take us there. So that sucks, guys. I just kept splitting the long piece of wood instead of actually triggering the trap. Let's see. I wonder if I can actually place it. That way that guy doesn't even know I was here. I think let's head out this main entrance or exit right here. And then see if we can get back to the road. So here's a road right here. Let's just take a peek. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be this road right here. And we can just follow it for a little bit to see if we have a telephone pole that goes to two houses. And if not, we'll know that, look, I think that's it right there. Telephone, two houses. So I think we know exactly where we're at now. Sucks there is not really any good loot at that castle. That would have been cool to maybe find like a cool gun or something like that there. But that being said, I don't even know if I would pick it up because I feel like we have really good gear right now as is. I'm just gonna kind of run right through this open field because I want to get to these two houses and kind of loot them and then just move on to the next town. Just kind of keeping my eyes on this hill because that would be a good sniper spot. But I'm not seeing anyone, not hearing any shots either, so I think we're good. I wonder where that helicopter crash site went because that sounded close and I don't see any smoke anywhere nearby to kind of show where that would have been. Coming up on this house, I'm going to switch over to my Maz. Just kind of peek up in the windows. Got a hammer. Ooh. Got some rounds for my gun. Got a little drink. My thirst was getting like a little bit low. It was getting off white. Shotgun shells, nothing really good in there. Alright. Didn't mean to switch to that, meant to go to here. And we're on right here. So we're going to want to go down this road and we'll find a summer camp eventually. So there's the castle we were just at. Following this road, we should see a summer camp eventually coming up on our right hand side. Heading to the left will actually be the edge of the map. So this way it takes us to the edge of the map. Nothing in this car. Just because it's the edge of the map doesn't mean people couldn't be out there. I think this is where we're at right now. So it's going to be the next crossing point is where we're going to want to cross. Let me go ahead and preemptively get on the other side of the road. Oh, and I don't even have my gun out. So there we go. See a little building down that way, but I don't know that that's that hunting cabin that we were looking for. The main thing we're looking for right now is that dirt path that's going to be making a right out of this main road. That should take us to the little hunting cabins. I'm not 100% sure if that's it, but we are seeing some buildings up there. We also have just a ton of food right now, guys. We're not even stressed about food. Let's go ahead and kind of condense some of this ammo. One thing is, I don't really like being in the open on this side. But I want to keep an eye out for that dirt trail. And it's like I haven't heard shots in a while, so I think we're going to be fine out here. So we could be seeing this, because it looks like the cabins are in the woods. I think that's what we're seeing. So I'm going to try to go into the woods a bit here, because this is going to be the first building that we saw on the main road. And then the hunting cabin should be just right into the wood a little bit. Dang, that zombie I thought for sure was a player. And it's just running right out towards me. It's like, bro, come on. So that probably definitely spawned for just us. I don't think there's going to be any players around this area. I'm actually just going to go ahead and switch to my knife. Let's run up on it. Now it's nowhere to be seen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dead. Got some matches. Don't need those right now. I think I have 2 cases of matches on me. $9mm, armband, flare, nothing else. So let's go to this hunting camp real quick. There it is. Not seeing much of anything here, so let's go ahead right in. If there is a player here, all the doors are open, so there could be a player here. Let's just be careful. Slugs. Ooh, a little candy bar. Weapon cleaning kit. We don't need that. How's this? Pristine GPS versus our worn GPS. So let's go like this, take that battery out, power swap this. We'll leave it off for now and pop it right here. Take this one, toss it on the ground. Got a weapon cleaning kit. Any weapons need cleaning? Let me see about this one. Nope. I think we're good actually. We'll go ahead and check these last few cabins. Get a move on. There we go. Some more of this. This is the one door that is closed. Alright. Got a flare. And then I hear zombie. Could be in here. Yep. Means a player could have been nearby, especially with a zombie inside. Wow, pristine. Oh my gosh. That's hard to pass up on, but I just don't have the space right now. A hunter's backpack, badly damaged. Let's see where we're gonna be heading to now. So we're right here, and we have a really big town coming up. I think we'll actually go ahead and call the stream here. So we made it to this hunting camp area. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door, and I might as well just log out now. Next stream, we're gonna get into that big town, and we're gonna cause some havoc. 2 kills this time. 2 kills, that's crazy. Look at this. 4 players killed so far. 1,044 zombies. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and comment below if you want to see more live DayZ streaming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.